Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself, and we are back with the Ace Attorney games brought to you by Capcom. I think that's who makes the games. If you have no idea what's going on and why we are on a screen where it looks like a picture frame has been taken down, it looks very weird in that center, that's very light there. If you have no idea what's going on, the easiest thing to do, and the thing that I would recommend you do, is head down to the description where there is a playlist of the entire series so far. You can check that out and catch up to where we are right now. While you're down there, actually, if you could do me a favor, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all those things that help support the YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. We are on the road to insert number that is larger than the one down here. So let's head there. We can do it with your support. So you know how you guys may or may not have any idea what's going on. I definitely do not. I know vaguely what's going on here. It has been a while since I have last recorded, which is probably why I sound a lot more enthusiastic for some reason. Let us, however, I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe we are heading over to the park again? That's my guess. Let's hope that everything is working as well, because I have adjusted some of the settings for things, including the volume. So I'm kind of like looking and making sure, like, hey, is this good? It looks like it is. Let me. Yep, we are at the best that it can be. So hopefully everything is fine. I believe what we're trying to do is go back to Lotta to check and see if she has the photos for us. So, to do so, we've got to head out to the woods. Here we go. Yep, there we go. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. The problem with recording these in bulk and over time is that I forget the voices. So, Lotta, country girl, is what I recall. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a second, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog? To strangle a bullfrog? What's that supposed to mean? But, you know. Seeing these photos reminded me of something. But what? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Nope, just leave it out of your head, Phoenix. Apparently, she can forget things like that. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Oh. Is it a good idea for her to tell the cops? Because that would go against us trying to support Edgeworth in the whole debacle. Part of me kind of wants to be like, no. I reckon no. What's that? Now don't y'all think y'all can pull one over me just because you speak the lingo. I know enough to know that when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to go tell to the cops, y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta, oh boy. What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah, neither was I. That's why I'd kinda like you to tell me, please. You know, I would appreciate it if you could tell me, like, I don't know. Maybe, let's say, the entire case and, like, what's going on. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. Yes, technically. I guess that would be true. However, you can also tell us because we are not necessarily on the side of the criminal, we're just on the side of the defendant. I'd sooner get the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta! Don't let it get your scurries in the bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She kinda just left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. We did get the photo, which is something. Now what is the question? What are we to do now? I guess the next best bet is to probably head back to Grossberg's office. That's the only thing I can think of, so let's head back there. Oh, I guess there's something here. December 25th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey. Is that Santa Claus?
Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint... Hey, I see the connections. Nick, Saint Nick...
No, don't be ridiculous, Maya. That's not it. Dude, it's me. Larry? Larry? Jeez, he's back in like episode 5 or something like that, way back in the series. But what are you doing here? So again, I have no idea what Larry's voice was. I think if I remember correctly, it was like this high pitched, like, oh dude, like it's crazy, man. Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kiance. Kiance? Okay. Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiance's a... Kiance... Nick? Yeah, it's something like that. Oh, Kiance's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear the costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute.
Nick, who's she?
She's not your... No, not my... What? No. She is literally underage. Like, no, we're not doing that. Step aside from that sort of concept. We're just rolling with it.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister?
Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Duh.
Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Okay, Larry, how you doing, Larry? Being like Larry... Actually, we don't need to examine this. We have examined this before. Larry, how you doing? What? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? You know? A little bit? Big bits?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Huh?
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
No, it's just Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on the photo shoot.
A model. Larry. I'm not saying like this was a good decision or a bad decision. It's just like a questionable decision, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth?
Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
This is a shock to me, too. Excuse me? I'm learning backstory on my own character since I'm technically Phoenix. Let's talk about samurai dogs, because that's obviously the next topic we should talk about.
Tell me about the dogs.
Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally there were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She says you go, girlfriend a lot, I'm noticing. She made me that better. Man, the kid's getting enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news?
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy?
Alright, so we could either follow Phoenix's logic of Edgeworth or Maya's logic of Gordy. Now let's do both. We'll start with Edgeworth.
So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow. I never knew. That sounds wild.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pops was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer.
Yeah?
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? What?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. You know, Nick?
Nick?
Let's change the subject to Gordy, because naturally that's how conversations progress.
What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy.
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
It's the thing of the circle.
Nick, a monster. A real monster.
Yeah. Probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion, though? That's weird. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
1 million?
Grow up, Larry. Just give me the article. I don't have time for this. Alright, so that takes care of that. I don't think... Is there anything happening at the boat rental shop? No, nothing new. We have examined this place already, so we can head on out. Where else to go from here? We've done that, so let's head to the entrance. And then from here, you can go... Been there. There's not really anything I can do there. Oh, we go back to Grossberg's. We could theoretically do that. I guess, right? Let's head to Grossberg's. Hey, there we go. Okay, there's something.
December 25th at Grossberg's law office.
Oh, here we go. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Miss something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. And you're Miss something too, are you not?
Your little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Oh, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Yeah, let's talk. What happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? Just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. Because he hadn't heard anything. What about the painting? Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. Can't exactly claim it as stolen. Suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. So if you don't know what happened with the painting, first off, you should probably go back into that playlist. There was an entire case that took that painting, and there was a lot of information regarding it. So spoilers here, but I would recommend checking out the playlist. again in the description below. And if you haven't liked already, go ahead and click that like button and subscribing and all that stuff. Anyway, the painting was from a guy who I guess collected information. It's the best way to describe it, and sold that information, used it for blackmail and other purposes. He was basically trying to control the town through like a combination of information stuff, and blackmailed this guy here, who was Mia's boss, teacher, I guess is the best way to go with it. So, yeah. Obviously we can't do that. I do remember from the previous case, Maya talking. I don't want to move. Maya talking about the reports and stuff like that. So let's show him the autopsy report. Maybe this will do something. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond.
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah? Wait, hold up. Can I talk to you about anything else? There we go. Okay, Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. Oh, DL6, that was brought up in the previous episode. DL6, why does that sound so familiar? Because it was brought up in the previous episode. Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it to me during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case, indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blame my mother, calling her a fraud? You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother.
And if you remember way back, we actually saw Misty's photograph with the photograph of Red White, I believe it was. So now it's all coming back together. One thing, now I have played through this, not only have I played through this game, but I do know the plot of the first few games. One thing I really love about the Ace Attorney games is that all the cases in the game eventually lead to something. Like, it's not just one case and it's a one-off thing. Like, the case 1, 2, 3, and in this case 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 all have something to do with case number 4. So this stuff from case number 2, introducing characters that were introduced in case number 1 and 2 and stuff like that. So it's very, I found that very cool. So we are going to end it here with this spooky music. Next time, we are going to go talk to Edgeworth and show him a picture and force him to tell us what this DL6 incident was. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching and supporting the Ahdurin region in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, everyone, take care.